Hello and welcome. Welcome back if you have been here before. My name is Carter. I am a reborn dad and a reborn artist. I make realistic vinyl baby dolls for reborn collectors. And today we have a very special reveal. This is not really a huge secret. I've been talking about this baby on my channel for the past few days. He's come up. It's a boy. I don't always do boy like blue for boy, pink for girls, but that tends to be what is sold, so that's what happens a lot. Um, but we do have a new addition to my collection, and I wanted to reveal him today. I also, just because I was sort of trying to record this video before, realized it was sort of short, wanted to do a change in chat, his first change in chat, as well. So let's just get into the reveal, and then we'll move on to the change in chat. So, without further ado, I've got him bundled up nicely. It's kind of a cold day today. If you know Reborns, you probably already know who this is, just by these little feet. I really like the skin tone. It's a little on the peachy side. I'm gonna keep that blanket down. Keep his face covered. I am obsessed with his little hands. I think he's got just the sweetest hands that can, like, hold onto your finger. Like, not quite a fist on this side, open hand on that side. I really like his limbs. And then 1, 2, 3. His hair is a mess, but it's Levi. If you've been in the Reborn community a while, you know this sculpt. Even if you haven't been into Reborns that long, you probably know this sculpt. I want to do an experiment to see if I if I Google Reborn dolls, what the first result is, if it's, first authentic result is, because I almost guarantee it's this guy. I might check, but I could be wrong. There could be other dolls. So let's get him out of this gown and look at the rest of his details. I'm actually going to take him for a minute so that I can get him out of the gown easily. So I've gotten him out of his gown. He's got this little puppy onesie on from Carter's. It's so cute. Kind of leaning into the puppy theme with his lovey here. I'm gonna give him a passy in a minute. Yeah, right now, actually. So you can take a magnetic pacifier. I think this is maybe just the cutest sculpt. Sorry, trying to adjust my camera. So I wanted to talk about, is this the most overrated sculpt? And I think when I see that online, and that's a sentiment that I've heard quite a bit, that it feels a little mean-spirited to say that a sculpt is overrated, because it diminishes the sculptor's work, and it diminishes this sort of bond that, like, not diminishes, but it's, like, insulting to the artist and insulting to the collectors who have these dolls. But on the other hand, Levi is so extraordinarily popular that everyone and their grandmother has probably had a Levi in their collection at this point. Um, but I was curious, why is that? Like, what is the deal with this little baby? Like, why does he have this hold on the reborn community? Um, so let me get his little outfit together and we'll get into it. I'm changing him into another Carter's outfit. Gonna be putting on this sailboat onesie and this super soft knit overall set. Perfect for the end of summer. So let me take his pacifier away again. Take his puppy. So what do I think? This is just all my theories on this kit and why this kit is so popular. First of all, he curls up so nicely. He has the perfect newborn scrunch, and he is so good to hold. If he is weighted right, he is a perfect hold. And that's something I really value with my own dolls. It's sort of hard to get a good angle on him. I might... Okay, had to readjust because I'm not used to changing babies in this room with a camera on me. So he's got that perfect newborn scrunch, which I think is great. He's got a very, I would say, neutral face. Like, this is a face that could be any baby. He's got a very peaceful expression. But I think the thing that sets him apart from, like, why, like, other popular sculpts, other sculpts that people say are overrated, say, like, Pickle, like, Lulu. He is open edition. He was not limited in any way, as far as I know. So you can always get a Levi. I think he might be out of stock at the moment, but that doesn't mean he won't be back in stock. And I might be wrong about that. He might be back in stock by now. But that is something I really actually appreciate about this sculpt. He is this incredible sculpt. I feel like if he was as limited as Lulu or Pickle, which frankly weren't small editions, but just them being limited means that there's significantly less of them and a more time crunch. That's something else I want to talk about at some point, is the fear of missing out on reborn kits, on sold out limited edition kits and stuff. But I think him being open edition means that this is a good kit that you can get at any time. He is well known, so it's easy to find information on him. It's easy to find kits of him. Sorry, hiccuping. So it's easy to find this information on him. But he's not limited in the sense that Lulu and Pickle and other popular sold-out kits are. So you see a lot of people getting him, sometimes as their very first babies. Let's see. Crisscross. I think we're going to go with the tighter of the two buttons. So he ends up being this very popular, very available sculpt. that I think is very versatile. Let me brush his hair a little. And I don't think that's a bad thing. In fact, I think that's something I've come to really appreciate about this sculpt, is that he's like a staple in the Reborn community. He is reliable. He is great to hold. He's adorable. Bonnie Brown did excellent work when she made him. Try this pacifier on him and give him back his puppy. Yeah. So I really feel like that's why he's as popular as he is. And I think that that is not necessarily a bad thing. I think there's a lot of push to have the most one-of-a-kind doll. Like, that's a desire that some people have. It's something that I am not immune to either. I love some of my kits because they're kits that I've never seen before, just never really see in general. But every Reborn doll, every authentic Reborn doll is going to be one of a kind. The way that the artist painted, even if you could get two dolls from the same artist, two of the same exact kit, and they'd still have differences just because this is a handmade piece of art, and that is going to have subtle differences, subtle changes. It's not going to be machine perfection. So even if he is one of thousands, one of hundreds of thousands at this point, I don't actually know how many Levi's are out there. He is still one of a kind because he was painted by an artist, by myself, and he has all his unique little features, and there is no other doll that is exactly like him. I think there's also like a whole bunch of something that breaks my heart about this kit is that he is so often counterfeit. He is so often stolen for counterfeit. From those companies that make replica dolls. But he is an open edition sculpt. He is a very popular kit. He is not sold out, so his prices do not go up that high. It's just heartbreaking to see that, in my personal opinion. So with that, I will leave you. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me if you have a Levi in your collection. Tell me if you have an even more rare kit. And what your feelings are on that. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Take very good care.